Hello, everyone. This is John.
This is Murat.
We are Hits of Our Lives. We told you that there would be a surprise, and here is the surprise. Uh,
We're here with our video of our podcast episodes from now on. That's how you're going to be able to watch our show.
exactly. We've been doing this for almost 30 episode, and this is the 30th episode, actually. So what we've been doing was we've been talking about Billboard Hot 100, Billboard 200, and all other significant charts like the UK charts, uh, iTunes, streaming, Apple, all kinds of charts. So this is a chart talk podcast. And of course, there are some music moments like the Grammys or MTV VMAs most recently.
Yeah.
We've been talking about those too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Wow. So I think let's begin because I
Yeah,
can't wait to start what's going on in the charts right now. I'm super excited and even frantic about what's going on. Like every moment is kind of a catch.
exactly. And there's a tight race happening at the moment. And
Yeah.
we talked about it not being so tight and not not so close, but it suddenly got close. I mean, what happened there?
Yeah, that's the beauty of charts. And I think we should take a moment here and say, I think, in my humble opinion, this is, I think, the tightest race that we have seen this year on Billboard Hot 100 charts for number one.
Yeah.
I don't think we witnessed a race like this before, did
No,
we?
no, no.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
So,
we started out with Luther
yeah,
dominating, and
yeah,
then Morgan Wallen came, and then
yeah.
Alex Warren came for like 10 weeks, and it was so apparent. I mean, like we knew Sabrina would get to number one. We
Yeah,
knew about things. Golden was a great surprise. We didn't know about that,
yeah.
so it wasn't that tight. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So now the race between the Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift and Golden by Hunter X from K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack is in a tight race. And the reason why we said that the race is not supposed to be that close, at least for a couple of more weeks, was the Fate of Ophelia was out streaming Golden, and also they were really close in terms of radio airplay impressions. But
Exactly.
suddenly, during the weekend, Golden got 3 million airplay updates, which was
How did
huge.
that happen? I mean, not in recent history. I mean, I don't remember like it's suddenly increasing that way. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, and we also talked about how it is so rare for songs to suddenly increase up to upper echelons of the radio chart, and
exactly,
only
it's radio.
like
Yeah.
yeah, only the Fate of Ophelia, like Adele's recent song, etc. Only the kind of achievements. So I think it's super
Exactly.
rare.
I mean, Ophelia got there pretty quickly as well, right?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
like 3 weeks.
yeah,
I mean, it's
uh,
already number five on radio.
yeah, yeah.
That received as well.
Exactly, but for a song that's been out there for months doing this, I
Yeah.
think
You mean Golden,
okay,
right? Yes.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I think they might have a deal, a radio deal.
That's what
They
I was
might be,
gonna ask actually. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They might have a radio deal, and we know the Halloween is coming. We know there's going to be a movie sing along in the U.S. theaters. This is the first
Mhm.
time a streaming service like Netflix have a deal with actual movie theaters in the U.S. In all of the big movie theaters
Yeah.
chain like AMC, etc., they're going
Mhm.
to showcase the movie. So I think before Halloween, they wanted to maybe have this kind of a trigger for
Yeah.
the streams, for the kind of song, have this talk of town.
Exactly. I mean, we were expecting this race to begin next week or maybe 2 weeks from now. It wasn't that close.
Yeah,
Beginning from Halloween, we were expecting those points to go up.
yeah,
Not this week. I mean,
yeah.
I was shocked when I saw talk of the charts predictions, like what's happening there, and I needed to contact you, like what is going on. but now it makes sense. And many people were tweeting. I mean, of course, Swifties were tweeting about like Taylor Nation not doing anything, and they were like mentioning them. Okay, act on it now. Release something, remix, anything. But they're doing anything. So, what do you think? I mean, is something coming
Yeah.
from that end?
I think, first of all, it's super uncanny that this race is between two songs by two artists from the same label, Republic. I think
Yeah.
that's one uncanny thing. And the other uncanny thing is that Taylor Nation has been awfully quiet for almost like a week now. And I
Yeah.
think this might be due to all of the criticism that they had to face with all of the versions that they released during the
I
release
guess.
week of the album. So probably they're kind of letting it kind of flow a bit. But
Hmm.
also one of the, like you said, requests from the Swifty clan was that they want autoplay for the song. And when you kind of go into social media, look into all of the things that they've been posting about, they really want autoplay, and I think it's pretty apparent that the song does not have autoplay, the Fate of Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of having its own flow out there. But I think, with the recent update on radio that we got today, with Fate of Ophelia getting 1.26 million radio airplay impressions and Golden getting 1.2 million, so the Fate of Ophelia finally getting a little margin ahead of Golden. I think this might show either Taylor Swift team acting on it and maybe making radio
Yeah.
deal, we don't know, or the Swifty clan acting again for Taylor Swift one more time and
Yeah.
really requesting the song from the radio station. What do you think?
I mean, both could be very true. I don't think Taylor Nation is gonna be. They don't want to be seen as desperate, like they're acting on anything. They don't want to be seen like that. And like you said, they've been criticized for the first week of all the vinyls, all the variants. So they don't want to do that yet. But I think they have something in their hands for these kind of situations, and that situation is coming with the Halloween, all the theaters, and Golden is going to be making the big surge, probably beginning from this Friday.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think they're preparing something for next week and not this week.
yeah,
And
yeah,
they want to do something, and that is radio. That's a radio deal, probably,
yeah,
because we have like 2 or 3 days left for the tracking week to end.
yeah.
I don't think any remix or vinyl release is coming. I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't make
I think
sense.
if we would have something, I think we would have it by now.
Exactly. The week
Yeah,
is end.
yeah, and I think they really want to dodge that obligation to release something at least far into next week.
Yeah.
So maybe if they can just get away with this week with another number one spot, I think
Yeah.
they will feel okay. Because then it's super tight right now, and now with the kind of um, ahead position they got in the radio. Also, with the
Yeah.
recent update on US Spotify, that the Fate of Ophelia had plus 10% increase versus Sunday update, and Golden
Yeah.
had minus 6% decrease versus Sunday streams on Spotify. I think it will
Mhm.
also help them.
Yeah, probably. And I think Opalite is increasing as well, right? I mean, it just got one spot up on Spotify
Yeah,
US,
yeah,
on radio too.
yeah.
So imagine this, Taylor making a surprise and like releasing a remix EP on Friday for Opalite and
Oh,
replacing herself at number one. How about
oh.
that?
So while everybody's waiting for the Fate of Ophelia to keep the spot at number one, maybe it will be the strategy of Taylor Swift to have the number one spot with Opalite.
Yeah, that would be wicked. Yeah,
Yeah, and adding one more number one to her whole list of number ones.
that would be 14, right?
Yeah,
Should be
exactly.
the same with Rihanna, I guess.
Yeah, of course. And of course, I mean, they gotta do a lot because, I mean, of course, streams wise, there's still a huge gap. And also in terms of radio, it still needs to catch up. But we know, like you said, Opelite is currently 101st in terms of overall radio. So I think getting, and also it even got to the 100th position
Mhm.
yesterday.
Mhm.
And also now that it's still a huge trend on TikTok.
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
not?
you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you never know with Taylor
It's
Swift.
a wild idea, of course, but it's not that impossible. Like
Yeah,
it can
yeah.
happen.
If not
Yeah.
this week, maybe some other week.
In January or February, it might
Yeah.
happen with a feature on a remix. Why not?
Oh, that will be wild. That's for sure.
Yeah. But it
Yeah,
will be chart fun. Like
yeah,
that's
like
are made of for fun, so
yeah, yeah.
maybe
And we
that's not
know Taylor
wild to.
Swift has made it super clear for everyone that she likes to entertain her fans. So why not?
Yeah, and a video maybe on Friday,
Yeah,
the offline tune.
yeah,
Okay, let's move on to the other spots of the chart.
yeah, yeah.
Olivia Dean. Let's talk about Olivia. She just got her first top 10 hit on Billboard Hot 100.
Oh, wow. I
So
mean,
I'm so glad for her. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, when I think about Olivia Dean, it's just, my heart is melting into all of these kind of happy moments of shades. Maybe it's the effect of the whole happy moments of Men I Need, or the whole, again, happy,
Yeah,
make good feel moments of so easy to fall in love. But, but Olivia Dean, congrats.
exactly. I mean, she conquered UK, her hometown, of course.
Yeah,
She was number one, and she has three other songs in the top 10, and that's the first for a female artist in the UK charts. Her album was number one there too, but in US, she debuted around like 8 or 7. I don't remember the exact position, but she's been lingering around that position ever since. And all other debuts that had a higher position than her, like left the chart already, but she's been there,
yeah,
very stable. And May I Need is already a global hit.
yeah, yeah,
And So Is It to Fall in Love is also increasing. Number
yeah,
44 on Billboard Hot 100 at this week.
yeah,
And in UK, it's already top 10. So
yeah,
we're having a Olivia Dean moment, the moment, and I'm glad. I mean, I love her. I love the album.
yeah,
Such a fresh air for all of us. Uh,
yeah,
and now she's gonna be on Sabrina Carpenter's US stage, so she's conquering US
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah,
And SNL,
yeah.
uh, she's gonna be a musical guest in November. So
Wow,
that's a US move as well.
things are really coming together for her, and
Yeah.
and also I think what I found super interesting, and again, so super fresh, like you said, is her sound, her music being this R&B, but infused with pop, infused with jazz, gospel elements. Also,
Mhm.
not just Men I Need, but the Art of Loving album, and
Yeah.
also did that sound of, even I think even more so with So Easy to Fall in Love. Having this kind of old vibes that we were so used to hearing in old times, but that
Um,
sound that we don't hear anymore in none of the artists. And also, I think we're
exactly.
at this moment in 2020s where it's kind of almost the same sound, especially with pop,
Mhm.
with most of the artists. I think she has a very specific, unique lane of her own.
Exactly. She's giving Adele, she's giving Nora Jones, she's giving Ray.
Yeah,
So all of those artists combined, and she has her own flavor, of course.
yeah,
She's Her sound is so infectious.
Yeah.
She herself is so sweet, so cute.
Yeah.
Her live performances are great. So I think we have a new star in our hands. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so nice to see a star being born.
Yeah.
This is her
Hopefully.
second album, by the way. She
Yeah.
had another album out, but this one got big.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, also what I found so exciting in this week's chart is, you know, it's been, I think, really a long time since we got two new R&B songs conquering top 10.
Yeah, many people are tweeting about that, like two R&B songs.
Yeah.
Uh, and Folded is coming too. That's gonna be
Yeah.
three, actually.
Yeah, and
Um,
also what I again super love is how much. So we're talking about "Mutt" by Liam Thomas.
yeah,
So how much "Man I Need" and also "When Folded" comes probably next week based on predictions. All
yes,
three, although those three are R and B, I think they still differ within the R and B lane.
of course. I mean, some people wouldn't call Olivia Dean R&B. She's more like lean towards soul, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, but Leon Thomas and Kehlani are like hardcore R&B, yes.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but they are different from rest of the top
definitely.
10 or top 20. I
Yeah,
mean, we
yeah.
have Morgan Wallen, too many Morgan Wallens, but some of them got away, but we still have them.
Yeah, yeah. I
Taylor,
mean, for example, the most of the we had those times where, for example, last year, the Post Malone and Morgan
yeah,
Wallen duet of "I Need Some Help" was held the record for most streamed song in a week within that year. So we witnessed those times where country was the ruling genre, and now this year, I think we're looking at a time where we have more adult contemporary songs, and now more R&B songs, more different genre songs, more
exactly.
pop songs. So it's kind of ruling. And also when you look at, for example, Golden, it's like the pop that we used to witness more in 20s, like 2000s.
2000s, exactly.
Yeah.
A soundtrack movie. I mean, we haven't seen soundtrack songs like occupying the chart like that, like since 90s or early 2000s, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
And what's missing is rap. I mean, what happened to rap? I mean,
Oh, wow. Wow.
there-
And also, I think it is.
there's no Drake,
Oh,
there's no Kendrick Lamar. And
yeah.
we had many rappers and many rap songs on the chart back then. Uh, maybe the peak was around 2019,
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
So there's some kind of a shift, I think. A shift.
Yeah. I think it kind of coincides with, you know, Drake's trend, because like you said, for example, with Certified Lover Boy,
Yeah,
etc., rap was so big, I think also mostly again thanks to Drake. So now, of course, it's still a huge artist, but,
it
you
is
know,
huge. Yeah.
the songs that he released did not get the kind of reaction that his songs normally do. And for example, we witnessed those times, like I said, where with Super Bowl and etc. With GNX, Kendrick Lamar was huge, and also,
Yeah, it was a huge moment. Yeah.
yeah,
When it's
but
huge, it's huge, but it's not like occupying the whole chart with different artists
yeah,
like
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, and we witness again those weeks of here and there with Tyler the Creator, Playboy Cardi, but
Mhm.
when you look at the whole year, they don't kind of occupy
Dominating. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely a different year, and it's definitely coming to a different kind of closure. Of course, December will be mostly about Christmas.
Yeah.
With
We're
the
getting
Christmas
there.
songs already getting huge uphold already on Spotify. Of course,
Yeah.
led by Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Exactly. I just checked how many streams they got the last day, and they crossed the 500K mark last Christmas. And All I Want for Christmas Is You. They just crossed 500K.
Yeah.
streams. So it's beginning. It's almost time. But Mariah just shared the reels and videos, whatever they call it in these times, about how it's not yet Christmas. It's not yet time. So on Friday, though, is it Friday? No, Saturday, November 1st. This time video is coming, and that's when it's time.
Yeah, that's when it's time. So I think also, this year might be the time where, with these streams, we might witness All I for Christmas is You charting as early as ever versus previous years.
Exactly.
Uh, and also, I think one of the, interesting musical entertainment business moments that I think we're currently witnessing is, the Cat's Eye with Mariah Carey interaction that we've been witnessing on social
I
media.
just seen that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So some people maybe don't know it, but Cat Cyber asked a question like, "What's your favorite Mariah video
yeah,
uh, before the VMAs?" And they were like, "We don't know of her videos, and we know her songs." So they couldn't name a video.
yeah,
So for Halloween, they dressed up as characters from Mariah videos to pay
yeah,
homage to her. So that was very sweet of them.
yeah, yeah. I know.
And
So,
Mariah responded
yeah.
in her own way.
I think it's a really cute moment in the industry with how Katsai really up and coming bands having their own global fan base.
Yeah,
Interacting that deep with such an iconic artist like Mariah Carey, also kind of uh, getting themselves out of that VMA situation that they had to, experience. And, I think also, I think I read some of those, social media posts where, the Lempoli, but not just the Lempoli, but overall, I think the music industry was kind of really not being able to believe how they don't know a Mariah Carey video. So I think
yeah,
it was
that
a
is
good way to climb back
mm,
from there.
exactly. I mean, it's a generational thing. This generation isn't like they didn't grow up with music videos, especially not with artists from the 90s or early 2000s. I mean, it's okay that they don't know,
Yeah.
but they know her songs. I mean, most of her recent, not her recent material, but some of her biggest songs also went viral on TikTok. So they know Obsessed, they know My All, they know Touch My Body. They name them, but they don't know the videos. So that's understandable. But this
Yeah.
is very cute. I mean, I loved what they did.
Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Definitely.
I just want to touch upon one other thing. Talk of the Charts tweeted that next week's Billboard Hot 100 is gonna be the weakest in 10 years in points. That's very interesting. I mean, the number 10 cutoff is projected to be barely over 120 points. That's
Wow.
very low. So, like you said, Christmas songs might enter a lot earlier this year because of the chart points, like you said. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, we might see them coming in maybe the second week of November, as early as that. Maybe
Definitely.
that's a wild dream as well, but it's possible in today's charts.
Yeah, definitely. I think, of course, the new recurrent rule kind of was super instrumental for this happening. But also, I think the chart
It
points
allows
were.
them to enter. Yes.
Yeah, because they lost all of those kind of relatively
Mhm.
higher point songs. But I think, throughout the year with our previous episodes, we always talked about how the points are super low this year due to the
Yeah.
fact that the streams are low. The streams are still super low. We only had kind of 3 weeks, maybe, or 2 weeks even, where thanks to Taylor Swift, we witnessed a different era where all of the streams records were broken. But now that it's
Yeah.
kind of back to normal, we're back to the times where the number one song on Billboard Hot 100 gets around 30 million something streamed on Billboard Hot 100. Last
Yeah,
year it was like 50 million something. So I
exactly.
think it's still, I think, the main reason.
Yeah, and we haven't seen that many high-profile releases
Yeah,
occupying the charts. I mean, there have been album bombs, but not huge hits like there
yeah,
were like in 2024.
yeah,
Uh, so that is the reason as well. I mean, if we had Bruno Mars hairstyles all in one year, Ariana, Billie
yeah.
Eilish again, it would have been different.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for example,
Nothing really
90s.
strict.
Take 90s, like, for a given moment in time, like Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, uh,
Whitney Houston,
Whitney
back to
Houston,
back.
back to
Yeah,
back. They
there
were
was
like racing every
that
week.
happens.
Yeah, but now it's like we don't see that anymore.
Yeah, that's I think part of the reason
Yeah.
why the
And so,
points are
like,
low.
also everyone is more strategic, in this era, because when, for example, artists and their teams see a big artist like Taylor Swift releasing, they refrain themselves from releasing, and it's like, for example, this is what we're witnessing right now. As of
Yeah,
October until the year end, it's almost like it's blocked because they know they will have no chance of getting the number one spot. So, but I think in the past it wasn't like this. Although, of course,
no,
every artist wanted that number one, but they were really in for the haul. But right now, it's not.
yeah. I mean, in today's chart climate, the releases are very front loaded. By the way, like it's first week, do whatever you do, and then the album era is over.
Yeah,
Uh, Back then, an album era like spend a year, like 6, 7 single releases from one album, 5 or 6 videos at least. I mean,
yeah,
artists and labels invested in album cycles and eras. Right now, it's all about the numbers the first week and not about longevity
yeah,
when it comes to albums. But in the singles chart, it's a bit different. We know what happened with Lose Control,
yeah,
Beautiful Things. I mean, they lingered all around the top
yeah,
20, top 10 for
yeah,
almost 2 years, more
yeah.
than 2 years, maybe.
Yeah. And for the kind of song to kind of pick up later after it was released, if it's not front loaded, it either has to go viral on TikTok,
Yeah.
or it needs to have autoplay, or it needs to have a huge radio deal that spans months. And
Mhm.
we know, for example, with the case of TikTok, we're seeing like AI made accounts creating this virality,
Mhm.
they're all posting, etc. So, and now all of those AI based accounts creating and talking about the song, and it becomes viral. So,
Yeah.
even I think virality, it's not something like that. This was also something that we talked about with you before.
Exactly. It's such a different climate than it was before, and it's changing a lot. Like in every 5 years, there's a new way to promote. There's a new way to market a song. Uh, but it's certainly not interesting. Actually, it's Stan Wars. Like everybody's blaming someone for autoplay, payola, and everyone knows a lot at the moment. Like in
Yeah,
90s, we didn't know about payola
yeah,
or autoplay, or
yeah,
we just knew about discounts, and
yeah,
it's still happening. But nobody blamed anyone for discounting a song. I mean, everybody does this. Like chart
yeah,
manipulation has been like a reality since the beginning of
yeah,
charts. And it's
yeah,
it's it's marketing.
yeah.
Uh, so we're gonna be seeing a lot of these, and it's gonna change. Today it's TikTok. Tomorrow it's gonna be something else. So yeah, we will be following them and sharing with you.
Yeah, so this is Hits of Our Lives. So we're talking about Hits of Our Lives and all of the trends shaping around it.
Yeah,
So I think maybe that's a wrap, right, for our first
exactly.
video episode.
Exactly. I hope you guys liked it, and please share your comments and how we can do this better. It's our first time doing this over video. So we are eager to learn more about it, and hopefully, it's a great experience for you all. Share your comments, please, or questions, anything. We're waiting and hope to see you next week.
See you later.